Hello, everybody.
Hi.
Hello. Oh, comments. I love comments. Oh, it's me and you.
People.
And you. It's us.
I just had an immense amount of anxiety and was like, I've got to put comments up. And then I'm like, no, I don't.
I got it. Look.
I'm going to sit back here and do nothing for this show. I got to do nothing.
Julie said hi.
Good morning, Siobhan.
It is morning time. Morning. Hello, Michael. Hi, Amber. How are you?
Hi. The pink hair in the picture, orange hair in real life.
I mean, mine's blue and whatever this is. Hello, Kate. Hello, Adventures in Fantasy. Hello. How is everyone this fine Friday evening? It's the last day of camp, which means we're going to do things and be productive, and we're going to have extra sprints. We're going to do an extra 30 at the end. We're going to be really evil, and because that's the way I like it. And also, if I did my job correctly, and I do believe I did, Julie and Amber should be linked down below. I did my job. They're down there. I can see them. Oh, I'm a winner. I should get a raise. I'm not making anything, but
have you liked this video yet? Have you subscribed
You know what?
to Jessica's channel
You should
yet?
double it. You should double what you're getting paid for this video. You should double it on me.
All right, you got it. Extra strawberry lemonade.
Next one's on me. Yeah.
Or maybe more coffee. Who knows? Ah!
I think you've had enough at this point.
You did make me nervous, and I was like, I'm gonna have to kick it up a notch. I grabbed my little energy drink. I was like, I'll do something.
I can't drink energy drinks. They activate my anxiety. It's like an activation button. Just clicks
That's
right
fair.
on.
I don't think this is actually.
I don't drink them because I think they taste like garbage. Only reason.
Hello, Nicole.
Hi.
Hello, Nina. I'm a weird person. I'm sorry.
We have not been sponsored by caffeine, so that's enough of that.
No, we have not. They don't sponsor me. That's rude. They should.
Sponsored by water.
Really should.
Thanks, water.
Thanks, Water. Can I get a sponsor from Wendy's? Because I have a Wendy's cup.
Ooh. You said strawberry lemonade. I did not realize it was a Wendy's strawberry lemonade, which is the superior strawberry lemonade.
I agree.
It's so sweet, though. I've never had one before. Ooh.
It's a lot. It's a lot to the face, but it's very good.
I took the first drink and was like, shouldn't have had that after 4 coffees. Okay, this is going to be a great evening. All right.
You're going to be up forever.
Who needs sleep?
I don't know.
Hoping to hit 70,000 tonight. Has 1,800 words left. That should be absolutely doable. We're going to write for an hour and 45 minutes. So,
yep.
Straight, no breaks. Nobody gets breaks here.
Go.
We don't do breaks. Just right.
Julie's on the stream.
Just in case you guys don't know me, I'm joking.
What is everybody working on this evening?
I am currently working on an outline for book 2 because I just handed book 1 over to my editor, so I can be free of that one for a little bit. So I'm going to outline book 2 a little bit in the hopes that people like book 1 enough that book 2 happens.
Fair.
Oh, book 2's gonna happen. If I have to drag you by your hair into book 2, I will do it. Because I don't care if anybody else buys it. I want book 2.
Seems excessive, but okay.
Yep.
What are you working on, Amber?
Well, I've recently switched projects in the middle of NaNo. And so I'm actually taking a project that I worked on NaNo 2019, right? 2019. And I wrote 55,000 words in it and then just put it down because I got lost and frustrated. So I recently went back through at Julie's request and reread it. And I have re-outlined the first half, and now I'm pulling in the chapters I know I want to keep and editing them so that I can fill in the blanks and then go from the halfway point on.
I love that.
Fair. Nima's working on a YA contemporary, the book that never ends. I think we've all been there. Just gonna ask Julie if your book was gonna be a series. Sounds
I was
like
just typing a response. Yeah. In my head, it's a duology. We're gonna see when I write book 2 if I need a third, but I think it's a duology.
Mine always change, like every series. It's like, oh, it'll just be 3, and then it's like maybe it'll be 5, maybe it'll just be 2, maybe it's like 12. I don't know.
That's why I write standalones.
Yeah. There's room. There's room for growth.
Working on a sketchbook page, trying to finish reading a book. What book are you reading? Is it your book or is it just like a book you're reading?
Do tell.
Curious minds want to know. Sapphic fake dating romance novel. Sounds
Here for
wonderful.
that. Here for that. Mine has
a very happy look on her face.
I went from working on a horror suspense about twins in a creepy house to now I'm working on like a women's fiction fake dating-ish thing. Contemporary. So it's a big jump. But I have the fake dating trope as well.
Rereading Return of the King. I'm not there yet.
No, we know. I've been watching you.
I've been reading this one.
Yeah. How are you liking it so far?
I am like 47% in, I think. I like it, but I'm kind of bored.
I get it.
It's slow, but I like it.
Yeah.
So
I can see it.
I feel like every time a book is like 500 pages, I'm like, could you just cut 100 pages?
Don't read my book.
Because yes, she did cut 100 pages. Unfortunately, she has written them back in.
I'm gonna read it and then text you and be like, "Can you just cut 100 pages?" And then
I've tried so hard. I've tried so many times. I'm sorry. What are you working on tonight, Jessica?
I am working on. What am I working on?
It's gonna be really hard to do anything with that eye twitching that bad.
I am working on a YA fantasy story. I don't even know. Like, is it a fantasy? Is it not? I don't know. It's one of those ones where it's like, I always have this problem when I'm like reading books of that type as well, where there's like no magic, but you know the world is like not our world because it doesn't have like the technology and stuff, but it's not technically set in our path either. So it's just like, what is it? I don't know.
Contemporary fantasy.
Sure. Kaylin stopped in to say hi.
Hi, Kate.
1,300 words for camp and chapter 49. You will absolutely get that.
100%.
Haven't watched it yet.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I haven't read the
kidding.
Shadow and Throne trilogy. I've only read Six of Crows. I haven't read Crooked Kingdom, so I don't feel of authority to watch that yet.
I still have 3 books to read before I can watch it. Now,
I've read them all, but I don't watch. It sounds like such a hipster douchey thing to say, but I don't watch TV. I'm not going to watch it.
I have not watched it. I haven't even read all of the books, and I still like just watched a video. I actually just reposted it on Instagram of like Lee meeting the cast of the like on set, and I'm crying. Like she's crying and I'm crying. I'm so happy for her. I'm like, that's amazing. and I'm crying. I'm the weirdest person ever. I'm like, dreams do come true. You're just so beautiful.
I have seen some of her Instagram and like behind the scenes stuff, and it is really, really cute. But I'm also still like, I'll wait until I have like the flu where I'm stuck in bed, and then I'll be like, okay, fine.
I have been watching Vampire Diaries for like 6 months now, so.
I rewatched it not that long ago. I did rewatch that one.
I just watch like 2 episodes every couple of weeks and move on with my life because I don't watch TV either. Fair enough.
Yeah, I just really don't have much time to watch anything. Although my mom is currently now finally watching Schitt's Creek, and I'm really excited for her.
That I have watched.
I have not.
It's so funny. It's so funny.
Here we go. That's what I like to see.
We're getting there. Okay. Lots of zeros. We're going to do a 30-minute sprint, and then we're going to come back and hang out for a few minutes and see how everybody did. And then we're going to do a 45. Yep. So, everybody get your pencils ready. Or these things. Your phalanges. Okay.
Hand spiders.
You don't even like spiders.
No, I know, but like it looks like I'm dangling them over Amber's head I don't like it when you do it to me, though. Don't do it back.
Here, let me get up here so you can really get there. Ready?
Stop, I hate it. Okay.
Okay.
Here we go.
This is what you get when you have us, Jessica.
I can't.
This is normal. You've been to some of my other ones.
No,
so
this is normal for her. It's not normal for us. Let's do this. Be better examples.
Okay. Ready, set, sprint. Okay, that's our timer. We're all done with the first sprint. How did everybody do?
I did well.
Amber did
Sorry,
not do well.
you can't hear what's in my ears. Like you were like, sprint's over, we're gonna do it. Then all of a sudden it was like, it was like Usher, and I was like, that sounded very bad. So I had to finish up Baby Got Back. I had to like let it finish before I unmuted.
Yeah. As one
And
does.
you're like, how did you do? And it's like,
Do I need to like get some modifications and put some auto tune on my voice and just sing to you while you're listening to your
We can
music?
give you a moment.
I mean, I've already got Usher in my ear. It's fine.
Are you implying that Usher is better than me?
I think that's what she said.
I mean, it's Usher. Hello.
I was expecting you to say yes, and I was going to agree, but
Yes.
You know.
Yeah.
like, oh, yeah, you're not wrong. Okay, great.
Still fleshing out my outline. Do you use Scrivener, Jess? I don't know if I've ever asked you that.
Yes,
Oh,
I use a PC, so I'm still figuring it out. I just got the new update.
Mm-hmm.
I still haven't figured out how to check word count, but it's fine.
Oh, I mean, I know how to do that on a Mac. I don't know if I could walk you through that, but I'm like going through and doing my outline, like my chapter outline in Scrivener, and then realizing I don't remember what chapter something happened in. So I'm like clicking through all my chapters to like look at my summary. It's not the most effective thing, but I'm getting there.
I did 731 words that sprint.
Fantastic.
great.
It is amazing. Go me. I should get a raise. Again.
Another one.
Another raise.
Another one.
Raises.
And another one. Another one.
Another one bites the dust.
Wow.
Sorry, that DJ Khaled. Another one. Y'all must not have know that one. Know that. It was a TikTok trend, I think, before you joined TikTok, Julie.
I'm too old for that. I need to leave TikTok is what I need to do.
I want you guys to know that I have a TikTok now. I swore never to have a TikTok. But
Do you create or just watch?
No, I don't do either. Other than, listen, my nephew is
Here.
12, 11, and he has a TikTok. And he lives with his grandmother who doesn't know how things work.
Oh.
So I have a TikTok so I can watch what he posts.
It's a narc talk.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's my TikTok. I have an account. He knows it's me.
Mm-hmm.
So he also has a YouTube account. I follow that too.
You have to.
He's way too young to have any of it, but I have no control over his electronics. All I can control is watching it to make sure he's not doing stuff he's not supposed to do. So
Yep.
That's what I do.
My 15-year-old niece has a TikTok, and she I don't create anything. I just watch stuff. But she had something on her like birthday weekend that went like viral and got like 40 million views or 40,000 or something. And she was like, oh my God, she was like losing her mind. And I was like, oh my God. So I like pulled the nerdy aunt card and I was like, only one of us can be internet famous in this family. And it's not you.
It's not going to be you.
It's not going to be you.
It's going to be me. And you're going to like it.
She was like, well, when I become really famous, I'll give you a shout out. And I was like, oh, gee, thanks.
Oh, 4 pages added some dialogue, did a bit of a font change, drew a dragon eye, and ink shaded it. I mean, I can't draw dragon eyes, so.
That is a thing.
700 words left to camp goal, but definitely more than that before the end of the chapter. I mean, fair, but also awesome.
But camp goal.
Yes.
Did you have a 50,000 camp goal, or did you set your own camp goal? I'm curious.
She said earlier. Oh no, maybe not.
I think it was no.
Somebody
else did say till 50, right?
Someone else did earlier, yes.
Yeah.
Oh my God, fire me. I'm a loser. Where am I
No,
at?
stop. We can't both fire you and give you raises simultaneously in conjunction, one after the other.
Yay.
Is that how this works? Well
707. Excellent. I don't know why every time I get on live, like I just get so nervous that I just sing everything I say. I don't know that. Shut up, Alexa. No one asked you. I just get. She was talking. I just get really nervous and I sing it. Why am I nervous? Like I've been doing this for like 2 years.
It's your people. There's no reason for nerves.
It's weird. It's real weird.
Get it.
30,000. There.
I set a goal for 20,000 and I still didn't really hit that, but I'm not really doing NaNo officially anymore. So
yeah,
I hope that you feel better.
I do too.
I mean,
I still didn't. I've done like 4,000 words this month, so you're still kicking me in the pants. I did something really fun during the sprint. You want to see it? You don't want to see it, but do you want to see it?
Yeah.
I'm conflicted.
Oh my God.
It's gone.
I thought I saw something pop up oddly, and I was like, what was that?
I will have you know that I'm old enough that I just pulled something in my neck. So that's on you. That's not on me. That's not on me. That's on you. That's your karma now.
On Sunday for the live stream, Julia will be sitting there with a neck brace on.
Oh my God. It's so visceral. It's so visceral.
That was me trying to call all of the spiders to my house so they'll leave you alone.
They don't want to. I'll have you know that there's now 3 different breeds of spider actively in my car that I have seen actively in my car. I was like, it was bad enough when I thought it was like 1 spider, and then I was like, oh, that's a lot of webs. It's probably like more than 1, but it's definitely just like a family of 1. No, 3 different breeds. Speci. I don't like it.
I think it's time to just burn the car and buy a new one.
I'm burning the car.
Burn it down. Start over.
It's like 13 years old. Like, it can go.
That's rough, man.
That's what happened to me. My car started breaking down, and I was like, do I want to fix it? Is it an easy fix? Yes. Do I want to fix it? No. I'm just going to buy a new car. So I bought a new car.
Yeah. No kidding.
What else are you going to burn it with?
You can burn it with...
Ice burns hurt real bad. Rug burns? Rug burn the shit out of it?
Sure.
If you go out to your car and start rubbing a carpet on it, I'm going to take video and put it on YouTube. Crazy woman tries to burn car with rug.
Rug burn.
I don't think that would get them out, but
But maybe.
Firewood.
I bought something to get rid of them, but I feel too bad to use it.
Why?
Because it's like a chlorine bomb. Like, I put it in there, and then it kills everything in there. And I'm just gonna have dead spiders in my car. That's kind of worse than having live spiders, isn't it?
No, it's definitely not worse.
I feel bad. I don't want to kill them. I just want them out.
I hate to tell you this, but the only way to get them out is probably to kill them.
I don't want to. No, thank you.
That, or take it to one of those car detail places where they vacuum all of the crevices of the car.
That needs to happen too.
See? Bomb it. Just bomb it.
I'm going to.
See if your local fire department needs a car to be on fire for them to test out how to put out a fire in a car.
I still need my car though. I think I'm just going to do this little chlorine bomb thing. It apparently gets rid of smells and kills everything in it. It comes with a sign that you put in your window, do not open the car.
I mean,
chlorine's apparently really brutal. I feel bad, but they got to go.
We have done I live with 4 dogs and 2 cats. So fleas were a thing a few years ago, like really bad, and we had to set off like those flea bomb things in your house.
Mm-hmm.
The number of dead spiders that were just like on the floor. Yeah. Like, well, that's interesting. You want to know the scariest thing I've ever seen as a farm kid? I'm going to tell you anyway.
No.
We had when I lived here, I was like 17, so it was like half my life ago. We had a really bad year with rats. And this rat like walked out into the floor while I was walking through the house, and the rat was like, "Hey, what's up?" And it fell over and died because it had rat poison. So it just like walked out and then fell over and died right in front of me. And I went, "Ah!" And like almost had a panic attack. And then yeah. And then I had to call my brother to come take care of the dead rat.
Yeah.
No. We when I was a kid, we moved to a house that we didn't know was infested with rats. We had no idea when we moved in. And then I, being me, had forgotten my book out in the living room, and I needed to go to sleep. And so I was like, oh, I'm just going to go get my book. And we had like the kitchen is a long time ago. So I guess my mom or dad or whoever had put like a blanket in the doorway, and there was like this much of a sliver, right? And the light was shining through, and I saw like a shadow of a rat as I was walking in. And as soon as it like saw my shadow, it screamed. It was like, "Wah!" And I screamed. But instead of just running away, I vaulted to the couch, got my book, and then ran back. It wasn't getting my book.
Oh no, thank
you. Then we moved out pretty soon after we figured it out. And my mom opened up a drawer, and one jumped out of the drawer like onto her arm, and she like threw her arm back, like freaking ran and fell, and it was pretty funny. But
not if you were her.
But
yeah, no.
How would you like scorpions in your car?
No thanks. I'm an scorpion.
No, I'm good. I would rather take the spiders. Right. What do you do? You just like does it own the car now? Like is it gonna drive?
Do you just sign over the deed? Like what do you do?
But it's like a size of the stinger thing, right? So like a big stinger is like probably fine. It's just gonna be like a bee sting. Like would you do if there was like a bee in your car? Get it out.
I would cry if there was a bee in my car.
No, because here's the thing. I feel like scorpions, A, move slower than spiders. They have to. They have to. B, they're not going to descend from the roof of your car down onto you while you're driving, which is what one of the spiders did to me. Scorpion's not going to do that.
No, it would be crawling on the ceiling and it would just drop on you.
Yeah. They crawl on upside down. Yeah. And they're fast.
Are they fast?
And they're like this big most of the time. And they are fast little suckers. They will just be there in your face going for your nose before you know it.
They are not going to go for your nose.
It's a joke, Julie. It's a joke.
Pincers. I don't know, man. How about none? How about none of the things? None of the options.
I don't want to be in the car when there's a fly in the car. I don't want to be in the car when there's another person in the car. I don't like people.
It's valid.
I mean, why are you here?
I have almost wrecked a few times because of a fly or a spider or something in my car. I've almost wrecked by being like, ah!
Yeah. That's ever happened in a car was just my sister had both because she was, we were younger and she thought it was cool. She had all of her windows down in the car. She was driving, all the windows down, air conditioner at like Beyonce levels, just in her face, but also the windows down so she could look cool with her music on, So like she set her red light and the windows down, air blasting. and she's like in a tank top. The bee came in the window, got sucked into the Beyonce stream of air directly into her armpit, stung her. Like it couldn't get out of the jet stream of air. So it literally flew in, and you just watch the thing fly in and then go woof right into her arm. She proceeded to curse and pull over to the side of the road and freak the hell out. And I was like, it had nowhere to go. Like it couldn't make it through the stream. Like it was, anyway, it was really funny to me. I didn't get stung, so it was funny to me.
Oh,
I would freak out.
my cheeks.
Did you know that there's a tarantula season in California?
What? Why?
There's a tarantula season.
Why?
I don't know. I went hiking. I went up this mountain. I was climbing on the rocks, and my cousin was like, "Oh, was it tarantula season?" And I was like, "Excuse me, so what?" And they were like, "Well, yeah, they're just like asleep in the rocks, and then they come out and they mate, and they go across the street. You see them all over the place." And I was like, "I was all over those rocks today. Like, I've got happy pictures of me on those rocks." And they're like, "Well, they're sleeping tarantulas right underneath you." And I was like, "Oh my god!"
I remember when you told me that. Right at like the day after you sent me the picture, you were like, "There were spiders, and I didn't even know it."
Like, there's a whole season for them. Screw that.
I mean, I think the worst we have in Texas is either mosquito season or June bug season.
No, we're about to get like a swarm of locusts.
We
or
don't really get them
cicadas.
that bad.
Like that cicada swarm that's coming.
I hate June bugs just because their little legs are like really sticky, so they stick onto you, and then like they're gooey when you try to kill them.
Stop it.
I stay in the house as well.
45 minutes sprint now.
I am.
Okay, ready?
Please. Yep.
Sprint.
Oh, I feel like there's something on me now. Sorry, thanks.
And that's our other timer. How'd you guys do that time?
I did well.
I'm trying to get back to my screen so I can freaking unmute myself. I did good. I have total added 276 words, but deleted humongous chunks of text. So
I love that for you.
Fair.
Editing is like that. It's hard to quantify it with numbers.
Yeah. I am still working through my outline and moving some things around just to like kind of finalize where I want everything to be. Loosely. It's a very loose outline right now. And I was not on this screen because I was between Scrivener and One Stop for Writers. And I got hit with an allergy sneezing attack before I could get back and turn off my camera. So if there's any sneeze pervs out there, you're welcome.
I didn't even notice. I was focused.
I was like, no. I was like, don't give them the satisfaction. I tried to make it like the most controlled sneeze ever. I was just like,
I did 245 words that time and a bunch of research. So, yay. Ooh.
Do you find yourself doing research as you work? Like you can go back and forth?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like to research, but
I'm looking up like medieval wedding customs and like just historical wedding customs, things that were given as gifts to like the future bride when they get engaged, for lack of a better word, back in the day.
Yeah.
Because I need one, so I'm trying to figure out one that works for the situation that I'm in. You know,
sheep and chastity belts.
Sheep and chastity belts.
Yeah, if I start to research and it takes more than 5 or 10 minutes, I usually will just write a note. Not even 10 minutes, like 5. If it takes more than 5 minutes, I put a note and then I go back because it'll derail me and I'll research for days before I end up writing again.
I do both, but
yeah.
I've been putting it off for a long time, so I need to do it.
I
did learn in my research that has absolutely nothing to do with that. Well, I mean, I guess it does, but the thing I learned is that traditionally in like 1200 to 1500 time frame, it was normal for couples to live together before they got married if they were like betrothed when they were very young. Like you were allowed to set an arranged marriage anytime after the age of 7, but they weren't technically allowed to be married until they were, I think they said like 13 or 14. And I mean, also like back then they lived until they were 30. So you had to start procreating early, you know, because, you know, but they said once they hit marriageable age, if they had been betrothed already, from a young age, they could start living together and procreating prior to the marriage, and then just the kids were all legalized once the marriage was final.
Interesting.
Because it was more about the legality of who owns whose cows and whose chickens than about being married in front of God.
Yeah.
So that's the thing I learned.
Did they give any reason why the procreation would happen prior to the marriage? Because it's not like they were having like elaborate ceremonies, right? Like they...
Well, you were only allowed to get married during certain times of the year.
Oh, okay. Valid. I get it.
So most of them got married in the summer because that was the only time of the year they took a bath.
Oh my God. All right. Cool. So how'd everybody else do? Like they had rivers and ponds, like they got water from somewhere. They couldn't like jump in the river?
But they thought it was bad.
Bathing was bad.
Yeah, bathing was bad. Led to disease and all of those fun things.
I think the opposite probably true though.
Now we know better. Got it.
They were just a little off.
Hey, 5 pages is something.
5 pages. Join the stream. Woo!
Yay!
We're here. Woo! I've had sugar. Sorry.
You just yawned, so I don't even understand how that's possible, but I saw
did.
it.
Cool. I didn't notice.
You did. And I was like, how?
I didn't notice. 506, 306.
You'll get there. You'll get there.
Snacks.
Yeah.
I like snacks.
Yeah. I don't know what that looks like.
Me either.
Like off the top of my head, but also I can't see pictures in my brain. A year and a day.
I mean, that would work for me, for somebody that has, afraid of commitment.
That is, some people still use that today when they're doing hand fasting ceremonies, which I am an ordained minister and can administer hand fasting ceremonies, which is the only reason why I know that. But a lot of them will pick either 1 year. Some people do 7. Some people do 5. But you can say that you're joined together for X amount of years plus 1 day, and then you come back together. And if you both are if you're both like, yes, cool, let's set another amount of years. If one of you or both of you says no, you take your crap and you leave.
I love that.
It's an option for you in the future.
I mean, I'll be hitting you up. I'll be taking a road trip.
It's an option for me in the future too, because
it's like, listen, a year is pushing it. Do you have a 6-month plan? Because 6 months in a day sounds about right.
It just reminds me of like several years ago, probably 7 or 8 years ago, when my best friend moved in with her now husband. We went through all of like her CDs and books and movies and like put like a colored dot on all of them as we packed them up, because she was like, if it doesn't work out, I'm taking my shit back. I know that it's mine. I'm taking it back. Yeah. And still to this day, like their wall of DVDs is like, you can see all the little dots on the DVD cases.
I love it.
They're married and have a small baby now, but
it doesn't matter. It's just a reminder every day that he is not guaranteed another. It's just like, listen, I still know the Princess Bride is mine, and I will take it when it's time.
If I'm leaving, I'm taking it with me.
You watch yourself.
I love it. It cracks me up. I just remember, like, it's one of those things I'll never forget, like going through all of her stuff and like labeling all of it. It was great.
It's amazing. I love it.
Oh boy, my cheeks hurt. I'm having a great day, y'all.
Yay! It's a Friday. It's a whole Friday.
It is, but it's the last day of the month, and I do accounting at work, so I had to do all of my end of the month paperwork today, and it was a grand old time. I've been in the office by myself all week, so I've been doing all the work by myself.
Listening to audiobooks. I need
those 4 copies at work today.
I love it. I love it for you.
We're going to go and do another 30-minute sprint.
I'm so ready.
I was going to show you something. I don't remember what I did with it.
Amber was going to show us something, but she got it lost.
I forgot where I put it.
I thought she was going to say she forgot what she was looking for. And I'm
like, honestly, I live in a house with somebody where that happens a lot. So like, I was just like, that makes sense.
I was going to show you because I'm actually ordained too. So I was going to show you my like ordained card. I thought it was in my wallet, but it's not. I think I put it in one of the many things on my bookshelves, and I like stuck it in there for safekeeping. And I have so many things on my bookshelf, I don't remember.
I was accidentally ordained. Were you accidentally ordained, or did you do it on purpose?
I did it on purpose. I had a friend that was getting married, and it's not traditional, so she wanted a friend to do it. So I signed up for it. And I've actually done a couple of weddings at this point, but
in Ohio, you have to have extra credentials, which I do not have, so I can't legally do it in Ohio. But some
I
states
can in Texas. We don't have to have anything extra, so I can legally do it. And it still is weird that I have a friend that has a marriage license that has my signature on it to this day. It's weird, but they're still married. So
how did you explain the accidental? If you don't, in what states are you marrying people?
Someone requested, a friend of mine was requesting an ordained minister because they were having a non-traditional wedding, i.e. not a man and a woman together. And I was like, oh, God. I'm like, I'll look into that, whatever. So I was doing research and I hit like a research more button and like you fill out your email to get more information.
Yeah.
And they just sent me a certificate and was like, congratulations. And I'm like, how?
It should not be that easy.
It is that easy.
How I accidentally became ordained. It's great. I was just accidentally doing research on the internet.
Do you have to re-up that?
No. Actually, I had got my 10-year anniversary email earlier this year.
I mean,
and they told me, like when I got the original email, that like if certain states require an extra, but it's just I just have to pay them like $40, and that I'm legal in Ohio, but other states I am legal in.
Well, I know that Vegas, the city of Vegas specifically, you have to go through a certain course because in Vegas, you can actually get your marriage license. You can get married before you even get your marriage license. So, like, they have different rules there, and it's like same-day marriages. So, like in Texas, you have to get a marriage license, and you have to have it for at least 3 days before you can actually get married. Mm-hmm. So, it's fine. But in Vegas, you can go and get married, and then it's all kind of a bundle package that you get with your marriage license. So, you have to have special like classes to do Vegas weddings. So all those Elvises have taken special classes to be able to marry you.
It's a hard pass for me.
You don't want to get married by Elvis?
I don't want to get married, and I don't want to subject anybody to marriage. I don't want to be a part of that. You make your own mistakes without me. Thank you.
I know someone that got married by Elvis.
I think it's fun. I'll dress up like an elf or whatever, I'll be Legolas and marry you. It'll be fine. I'll get a bow and arrow and the long blonde wig, and I'll be Legolas.
Actually marry me or like marry me to someone? I don't understand what's happening. What have I been signed up for? I don't know.
She means she will marry to other people.
To whom?
Whoever you want.
Hello. Unless you can legally wed me to my bookshelf, I think I'm solid.
I'm just saying, if you ever find someone that you want to get married to, I will dress up like Gandalf or Legolas or whomever you want.
You're probably going to have to be a hobbit.
I will put fake hair on my feet and be a hobbit for you.
Okay. I'm going to remember you said this. I'm going to come back, archive this video. I want to download this and send it to me.
I will paint my body blue and marry you as a Smurf if I have to. I'll get a wig and be a troll. And put a diamond in my belly button. I'll do it.
So I appreciate the dedication. I do.
Okay, anyway, now that I'm laughing about marriage and now I'm thinking about people getting married and brain hurts. Back to that thing we were looking at. Ba-bam.
The timer thing. The reason we're here.
We're going to do a final 30-minute sprint.
Yay!
Yay! Ready?
I am.
Set, sprint. Boy, that's not it. Hello, everyone. We have returned.
The answer is no. I wasn't done.
Well,
Oops, so sorry.
I reject the timer, and I demand a new one.
I already closed it. Sorry.
That's okay.
You're all fired.
No raises for me.
You want the other thing back? I'll give you the other thing back.
No. I don't know how that's going to protect me, but it wouldn't do. Oh, God, thank you. Jesus. I have a heart attack.
Lord. Well, you know.
Also, I got distracted by the chat talking about age and how someone's mom is 40, their dad is 41, and I'm just like, I feel so old.
Whose mother? I don't want to know. Don't tell me. I don't want to know.
Lady writes.
People laugh.
Yeah.
Julie was not ready.
I wasn't, but I did finish my rough draft of my outline, which is great because I'm doing like a little plotting group. So I needed to have my outline ready so that they could look it over so that we could discuss, see if there's any holes. So now I got it ready. I was drafting my email. So technically I was done working.
I technically was working on planner stuff and not writing that time, but it's still work. It still needs done. So
I deleted another very large chunk and rewrote, and so now I'm sitting at a total of 31 words overall for the day. I think that's a successful editing session if you're deleting that much and rewriting, so it's evened out.
It is. Congratulations, Kate.
Hit her camp goal.
Yay. I don't know if anybody else is running sprints tonight, but hopefully everybody's met their goals.
We have actually a lot of people in the chat that are already on May 1st and are still going strong, which is amazing.
Yeah, that is true.
We love that kind of productivity over here.
Mm-hmm. I do.
I don't think I see anybody still streaming currently. Doesn't look like it.
No. I'm mildly surprised. I didn't see the ask in the first place, but yes, you may. You might have to fight my nieces. I have multiple. They're very young. But maybe like a junior bridesmaid.
537.
Yay!
119 words away from 70,000. Yes.
Woo!
Oh my gosh, that's so close. I wouldn't go to bed. There's no way I'd sleep.
No, oh no. I don't care if those 119 words was like me going, so what am I going to do here? I'm not sure how I'm going to make this work.
I would make it happen though before I could sleep because I'd be laying there going, man.
Crystal cleaned out her fridge.
Gotta get done.
Cleaning.
That's fine.
Almost a full page of drawing done.
Oh, and I did while I was off of camera. It's not the reason I went off camera, but I was like, I'm pretty sure this is right where I thought it was. I need to look again. And of course it was there. I'll cover up part of it because, well, I mean, it's technically my old address. It's not even my current address.
There we go.
But my credentials of ministry, and I'm Reverend Amber McManus.
That's ridiculous. Yeah. That's great.
And then down here it says is ordained. You can't really see it. It's like so little down there. Is ordained by the Universal Life Church Ministry.
Yours is way cooler than mine because mine is just like a giant, like, you know, like when you graduate college and then get like the.
I did get one of those, and then they said that for $10 extra you could get the card. So I paid the $10 for the card. Because I didn't want to have like a big certificate if I was going to like show people my credentials to marry them. Be like, oh, look at this big sheet of paper I got.
That's way cooler.
I need to get an updated one, but I'll wait until after I move on again in September. So
500
is 500 away from hitting my I failed, so I made a new goal. I mean, that's my goal every time.
You're very close to your new goal, which is the only goal that matters.
It's the best part of camp. You can't do that with the regular NaNoWriMo. This is the good part.
You can if you don't use a website like me.
Well, then you're not in NaNo. That doesn't count.
You're not wrong.
I refuse to use that website.
All nanos are camp nanos for me. I don't use the website.
Yep.
Make whatever goal I want. I'm a grown up.
I don't blame you because their website isn't great anymore.
It's a dumpster fire.
It really is awful. Not gonna lie. Okay. Itchies.
Anybody have anything else they'd like to address before we leave for the evening? Julie, on Julie's channel, she's over here, not over there. That's weird. Over here on Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is the same time that this one started tonight. Will be on Julie's channel. It's linked down below.
Yep. Productivity sprints. Amber will be there.
Amber will be there.
This one.
I make no promises.
We'll be sprinting.
I always plan to be there, but sometimes things happen.
It's okay.
Sometimes it's like 11 o'clock and I'm like,
dang it, it's Sunday.
How did I get here? What Twilight Zone did I enter? All right,
time happened to me.
Yes, Julie's amazing book cover. If you go to Julie's Twitter, her Twitter that's not linked below. If you go to her Instagram that is linked below, it's on there. It's also
it is there.
In her videos, which is also linked below.
Thank you.
It's very
it's amazing
and goldy.
It's very perfect for me, and I'm glad.
If you love teal, you will love it.
I do love teal.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Okay. That's all I have for the evening. I don't think I have any. Do I have any sprints and things next week? I don't think I do. I think I have a free weekend next weekend.
Wow.
Amazing. Go you.
This is like my 19th day in a row of doing a live stream, so I don't even know anymore. It's not really that bad, but it feels like it.
Oh my gosh.
I'm not sure. Anyway, that's all I got. So I'm gonna hit the end button and say bye.
Yeah.
Bye.